Okay, so if you remember, last 2 weeks we've studied A blank E, which the blank is another letter, equals the long vowel sound A. Do you remember what that sound is?
A.
Yeah, it just sounds just like the letter. Remember we said that. Why it makes that is because the E comes up and bites the A and it makes that long sound. And last week we studied AY equals what long sound?
A.
And that's because the Y comes up and bites the A again. Well, this week we're learning about AI, and it's the same exact thing. The I comes up and bites the A and makes that long A sound. Do you remember that? All right, so I'm going to start us out. Will you lay me out? We're going to say I need 4 boxes. And I'm going to start by spelling a word. All right, so my word for today.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah. My word for today is drain. The food clogged the drain. So, dr. That sounds like 2 letters to me. The first sounds like D, duh. And the second sounds like an R, dr, A. That's the long A. So I think it's going to be our AI. So I'm going to put them together in one box because it makes one sound. And our last letter is dr-a-n. N. Yeah. So going to be rail. Hold on to the rail when you go down the stairs. And it's going to have 3 letter boxes. So if you want to lay out 3 letter boxes.
Two lines.
Uh-oh. Try folding it under and see if that helps. There we go. So rail. Hold on to the rail when you go down the stairs. Well, that spells row, but we want rail. Good job. It's that long A sound with the AI. So r-e-l, rail. So our next word is going to be pain. After the surgery, I was in pain. Good job. Yeah, that's p-a-n. All right, we have another word, and it's tray. I carried my food on the tray.
Oh.
I know I have a hole in my towel. I need to fix that. So this is dray. We want tray. Tray. I carried my food on the tray.
You're doing so good.
That's bray. Tray begins with a T. It's a kind of an unusual sound, but it's t-r-a, tray. You had the A or A-Y, right? It makes that A sound at the end, remember? Okay, our next word is going to be 4 letter boxes. So our next word has 4 letter boxes, and it's snail. I found a snail on the sidewalk. Snail. Snail. So that spells snay. We want snail. So snail. That's right, our AY does make the long A sound. But in this word, we have an AI because it's in the middle of the word and not at the end. So it's snail. Snail. All right, our next word has 4 letter boxes too, and it's brain. The brain is one of the most important body parts. Brain. You knocked him over.
Ah, skateboard.
They keep falling off. Oh, I think it's been a little bit. That's a great job. That's brain. Brain. All right. Our next word is stare. Take it one stare at a time. Stare. So that's air. But we want stare. Stare.
T.
Yeah, it's a T. You're pushing the T out of the way.
No, I'm pushing the N.
Pushing the N out of the way. Because we want the T. Because it's air. Take it one stare at a time. All right, and our final word has 5 letter boxes. I'm going to put them in the front here so they don't get in the way of our cards. Five. That's a lot. All right. Okay. And our word is sprain. The doctor said I had a sprain from football. Sprain. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. It's sprain. The doctor said I had a sprain. Alright, so now our letterbox tiles towards the front here. And we're going to read some of the words we just spelled. Thank you. Score. You made a goal. Alright. Oh. Here. I might put those out of the way right now, and then when we need them, we'll come back to them. You like playing with the letter tiles. I do too.
Game ball.
Okay. So, let's take it one word at a time. So, let's...
Spray.
Well, let's look at it. What's our first letter?
Rail.
Yeah, it's rail, because we have that AI in the middle, which makes that long A sound. Rail. Let's look at this word.
Pan.
Pan is close, but what's the 2 letters in the middle?
A-I.
It's AI, so it makes that long A sound again. So let's sound it.
Rail.
It's pain. Pain. Let's try this word.
Brown.
Close. Here, let's focus on this. Try putting, I know your shoe's muddy. We'll put it, try putting it on the ground and we'll get the mud out later. Alright. So let's look at this word. Our first letter is a D.
Dap.
That's D-A-P, but if it has an A-I in the middle, it makes that A sound.
Date.
Date. Let's look at this word.
Tray.
Tray.
Snail.
Snail. Yeah. Well, we're looking at this word. Right now, let's look at this word.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Stair.
Stare, because it doesn't have an S on it. And then you look at it,
Brain.
it's just air right there, and then air. And that's right, that's sprain. That's your favorite word, isn't it? Have you ever sprained anything?
I twisted my foot, but not.
Twisted your foot? Okay, let's look at this one real quick.
I
Again.
cried all the way home and cried all day in the in the chairs.
Oh no.
And I had to scoop my bum on the
Well,
floor.
how did you feel when you sprained your foot? Were you in, what's this word? Were you in, let's look at it.
And
Yeah, were you in pain when you sprained your foot?